Hi there, Math 30-1 student. I'm just going to explain to you how to actually answer this question that is an outcome that is specifically in the program of studies. Let me just share the screen here. And here it is. You'll realize what it's all about. Well, first off the back, it's dealing with one logarithmic equation with another logarithmic equation with different bases, as you realize. So what's going to happen is that it's not a straightforward question here. So one of the things that we can do is use a process of trying to eliminate one of the variables first. And this process is called elimination. So now when we do this elimination process, what we need to do is basic algebra. And how we set that up is, well, like in algebra questions, what can we eliminate? Well, either the x or the y. So it looks like we put them aligned with each other, and then we can actually see what I mean by that. So log of base 3 of 81 equals to x minus y. And let's show the other one now. Log of base 2, 32 equals to x plus y. So what happens is that we can, in algebra, we can add or subtract anything we like. But now keep in mind, we can't do anything with these when we add or subtract, so they'll just be right beside each other. But now if we add with x and x, we'll get 2x. If we add negative y plus y, we get no y. So that means that we eliminate it. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to add that. So what do I get now? Well, we get the log of 3 of 81. Okay, we added it. So in that case, adding log of base 2 of 32. But now we have how many x's? Well, 2x. How many y's? 0. That's a good thing because now we can actually solve like we normally do in a problem like this. And once we do that, we can actually figure out what x is and substitute it right back in to the original either or equation. So let's solve like we've always done. Okay, first off the back, what we can do is, well, they have different bases. So why can't I write this log as a base that is an exponent to the 3 to the 4? Why am I doing that? This is going to help me after when we're going to write out the log of this other base of a 2. And what kind of a power base can we use? Well, 2 to the exponent of 5 would be the 1 for this one, and it still equals to 2x. Okay, so now you need to ask yourself, well, what is the value of the following? The nice thing is that with your calculators, you can actually figure this out and this one out. I'm hoping you know how to do that because this is what you did in prior part of this lessons. So when you do the following, you get 4. You do the following, you get 5. And you get 2 to the x. I'm sure you know how to solve something like this now. 9 equals to 2x. So I added the left-hand side. Okay, isolate x. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. And then x will equal to 9 over 2. Okay, now it's up to you which equation you want to use to substitute 9 over 2. You can use either the first one or the second one. Totally up to you. Well, I'm going to go with the first one. So going back to this first one right here, I had log of 381 equals to, now substitute to 9 over 2 minus y. Of course, you need to isolate y, and one way you could do that, well, first off the back, we said this was 4 earlier because log a base of 3 with a 3 to the 4 makes 4. Okay, and then we get 9 over 2 minus y. Okay, what's the next thing? Well, we need to isolate y still. So I am going to move y to the other side and move 4 at the same time. 4. And you know what? Let me just rewrite that to not confuse you. Plus y plus y. Okay, so now we have 4 plus y equals to 9 over 2 minus 4 minus 4. And now we get y that equals to, well, if you don't know how to solve for that, well, 9 over 2 minus 8. Hang on a sec. If it was 4, to change this fraction to over 2, we need to times this by 2, times this by 2. So then y equals to 9 over 2 minus 8 over 2, and you get 1 over 2. So that means our two answers are the following. X equals to 9 over 2 and y equals to 1.5. So this is an outcome that you need to master, just giving you heads up. So hopefully that helps, and the practice questions coming up will help you too. Have a great day.